just getting your snack, Mum. Miss Dell? Here you are, Mum. Now, I've been thinking, if
Fun little
something is
fact, if you
amiss,
ask for food
your
from
loved
Codsworth,
ones may
then he
simply
pulls
be
sugar bombs
hiding.
out of nowhere. If you like Fallout 4 and you were looking for a challenge, then you came to the right place, because today we're going to be playing some Fallout 4 Survival Mode. I'll be giving you guys some tips on how to get through it really well. I personally have never died in Fallout 4, and that's all because of the tricks that I know, and I'm going to be sharing those with you guys. So right now I'm going to be starting a new game. I'll skip the cinematic for you guys, but I'm going to watch it because personally I love it.
War never changes.
You're gonna knock him dead at the Veterans Hall tonight, hun.
You think?
Absolutely. Now get ready and stop hogging the mirror.
Right.
So we're going to be knocking a lot of people dead during this run,
My turn, big guy.
but there are a lot of little tricks that I'm going to be showing you guys. The first one out is when you're making your character. You guys can make your characters however you want to for this run, it doesn't really matter, but I do suggest going with a female character because you're able to use a perk later in that will give you extra damage against the opposite sex. Most of the main enemies in Fallout 4 have been men, so it tends to be a pretty good idea to go with a female character so that you're able to take full advantage of a perk later in. There's going to be a lot of waiting during this episode that I'm going to skip through for you guys, but it is a good time for me to mention that if you have not played through Fallout 4 by yourself yet, then you should probably do that, because I'm going to be skipping a lot of dialogue and I'm still going to be going through the main story, so you won't get the full effect of playing the game for the first time. So the way that I'm going to be helping you guys out is by giving you a lot of little tips and tricks that will help you have the best experience in Fallout 4 and make it through with the most ease possible. A lot of it's going to be little optimizations that you can make, but I do have quite a few big tricks that you guys can do. This would be one of those little optimizations. Now, you get to change your special perks when you're leaving the vault, so I chose ones that are perfect for just when you're going to the vault and when you're leaving it. So I upped my endurance so that I have more health and I'm able to sprint for longer. That's also why I chose agility. And I upped my intelligence so that I get the most experience possible from killing the couple of rad roaches that are in there. I'm not going to be facing any other challenges within the vault, so I might as well put the points into those while I can.
We do have coming in. That's confirmed reports. I repeat, confirmed reports of nuclear detonations in New York and Pennsylvania.
Someone got a kill streak in Call of Duty. This is where having that extra endurance and agility really helps, because you're able to run a little bit faster and make it through this beginning part.
You'll need your suits before we
A lot of this beginning part is just exposition, and it ends up being just a waiting game for those of us who have played through it before. Because we already know what's going to happen, which I hope you guys already know what it is, because if you haven't played through, then you should, because then you get the experience firsthand, and it's a really great game.
Just relax.
Time for a whole new life.
It makes sense that we were tricked into getting our pods, but there's a bunch of people who have not yet gotten into theirs, and it seems like they would have waited for them to get into their pods before they froze all of us. And there's going to be a bunch of people asking, hey, why did all those people who are supposed to be decontaminated get frozen? This is where I wish that we would have been able to skip to. As soon as we got in the pod, I wish that we could just get out like this. First time I played through this, I did not go over and open up this pod because I didn't even know that you could. I just went to exit like the quest says. But if you open this up, then you're able to take Nate's wedding ring, which you can sell later. That was a lot more selfish when I said it out loud than when I thought about it in my head. Go into the side room, grab the coffee cup and the clipboard. Can't go through that door, so you gotta go to the right. Security baton sitting on the side. I like to pick these up because they can be scrapped from material. But in survival mode, your carry capacity is severely limited. So the reason that I'm picking up all this random junk is because I'm going to be going to Sanctuary and I can just drop it all off there.
Giant roaches? What the hell?
Want to make sure you grab beer bottles, because in survival mode you do actually have thirst. And while these bottles are empty, you're able to fill them with water. A lot of people forget to do this, but if you go to the recreation terminal, you can actually eject the holotape for Red Menace. It can let you either play the game later, or you can do what I do and just sell it. It has 0 weight and 400 value. So this is why you want the beer bottles. You're able to fill the bottles, giving you purified water which you can use later. While you're in the vault, you can get the purified water, which is really nice because then you won't get the dirty water, which will add rad. Make sure you pick up everything in here, including those glasses. It's nice to get the extra perception. I love Pip-Boys because when they first came out in the Fallout series, they looked super advanced because it was a computer on your wrist. But now that we actually have smartwatches, it seems farther behind than the technology of our time. Now here, you get to change your special points again. So, you get to get rid of those pretty much useless ones that I had before that just helped you get that extra XP before you left the vault and helped you get there quicker. We're going to go with 3 strength so that I'm able to access the armorer perk. I don't really need perception because I'm not a big fan of that. Endurance you want up because that's going to give you more health per level you have, and it's going to help you with sprinting away, which are both great things to be able to do in survival mode. And since we have 7 agility, we're going to be able to sprint very well. Agility is going to let us sneak, which is huge in survival mode because you don't want enemies to see you because they do so much damage. And it's going to give us access to really great perks like Ninja. 3 intelligence is good because we have 5 luck. 3 intelligence isn't very much, but it gets us to the point where we are able to use Gun Nut. And the reason we want intelligence low at 3 is because we are going to be trying to get very, very quickly Idiot Savant level 2. Idiot Savant level 2 will get us more experience by having low intelligence than having high intelligence would. Charisma we're going to leave at level 3 because although it helps you with persuading in dialogue and prices when you go to trade, we don't need it that high. The only reason that we put it up to level 3 is because the Lone Wanderer perk is one of the best perks. The reason that Lone Wanderer is very good in this game mode is because companions don't really do much for you. They're really finicky and they can't carry as much, so there's no reason to have them around. Now, as soon as you get out of the vault, you're going to go and loot everything. Everything you can get. That was really nice to get that many antibiotics. There are diseases in this game mode that you can get pretty easily, and some of them are absolutely crippling. That was just luck of the draw, though. I normally don't get that many. Not at all. So now that we have everything that we need from here, we're going to head over straight to Sanctuary. Go talk to Codsworth.
As I live and breathe,
Codsworth?
I do it! Mom.
Make sure you have Codsworth go search the neighborhood because he's going to go kill the blowflies in this house over here and that one over there.
What's all this then?
So that's it for the first video of this series on how to get in and out of the vault in the best way possible. If you have any questions, then leave a comment below asking them. I can show you anything that you may not know about Fallout 4. If you have technology questions, we can make a video about it. If you like this video, then like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to learn HowToTech.
I feel paralyzed.